This is Sharp Test Section 13-1005 in Houston County on spur 247 eastbound. Test Section 13-1005 seasonal site. We had a constant 4BL down the center line. We had some micro cracking along the wheel pass that did have a little bit of area to it, so I did call it fatigue. We had a few 6Ls and a 6M in the test section. One thing that I noticed on the last survey, there was a 4BL outside on this edge of the lane, down along that shoulder stripe. I talked to Dennis Richardson about this, and I consider that out of the test section. It's a result of them coming in and putting the shoulder on to the road. It's not a crack that's resulted in wear and tear from traffic loading. Here we are just prior to test to section 1+00. As you can see, I did call this fatigue cracking. It does have somewhat of an area to it. That's pretty consistent with this test section. I called that a 6L crack, I believe. And there's the 4BM running down the center line. There were a couple gouges in there that I marked, and there was also a core patch that we got. Of station 3+00. If you were really confused about a second ago, I thought I had it on pause, and I don't think I did now. Here's some more low severity fatigue. Goes for quite a ways. Also the center line crack, and in the inside wheel path, off and on we had some distress, but I really had to look for it because of the way that the sun was behind me, so I had a hard time seeing the cracks. You really got to turn around when you're walking down the section mapping and look back and make sure you aren't missing anything, because a lot of these cracks were very fine micro cracks, as what I call it. We are walking up to station 4+00. Some more fatigue cracking in the inside wheel path. Here is actually one spot of the center line that did not have the 4BM, is what I called it. I think I might have even dropped it down to 4BL before it stopped. But again, it has picked up. Some people call that thermo cracking because of the paint, because I did see that it continued underneath that stripe. I did not call it that. I called it a 4BM. That is a true crack. It's not paint related. You can tell it definitely goes down past the paint layer. If you ever worked with Dennis Richardson, you know what I'm talking about. See how that continues. Approximately at station 4+50, halfway through the test, the last 100 feet, I called this a 6M because there were parts of it that were wider than 6 millimeters. So I considered it a medium severity transverse crack. This one too. Man, Dennis Richardson, retiring in 4 months. As a result of a robin thumping, I can't really get on the last 50 feet of that last 100-foot section and show you the distress. I think I just had some fatigue and the center line cracking. This will conclude the distress survey of test section number 131005 in Houston County, Georgia on spur 287.